It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Chargers. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Commanders. His side coming off a much-needed first win following a trio of losses to open the year. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Keith Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the sixth-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
A win is a win for him. Whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. The 33-yard line.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Short pass brought in. Running down the left side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Herbert from the gun. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Commanders 10-yard line.
Herbert now. And he will have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL, Brock is 3rd as a starter. From Utah State, it's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
They go right back to Sanders. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Sanders once more. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. Ready.
On the give, it's Sanders. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. With a better result than that last run, it's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo, while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a race down the right side. Garrett Wilson. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lower the deficit to a single possession. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 7.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Chargers and receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They are running from the gun with Chubb. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They've got a man in motion. On 3rd down, Herbert has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready?
Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Back to the air. Love. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And they're going to love that partner as Love slides down after picking up the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Washington first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Get ready.
They'll give up the gut to Bigsby. The bounce outside yields a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Handoff here to Sanders. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Red, 38.
They're going to go. It's Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They've got first down here from the 36.
Intercepted.
Chubb running out of the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
a gain of 10 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Chargers first down.
Now here he goes on the boot. That's to his back. Nick Chubb. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Up 2nd and 11. Set at the 26-yard line.
Now Herbert to throw. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Chargers set first down. 1st and goal.
Here's Chubb. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they are thinking points. Herbert. Catch made. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Calls soon now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Down. Cut.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. Love out of the shotgun. Well, there's another one to Williams. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
He brings it in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making a one-score game in the 1st half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Mims. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. They begin the drive with Chubb. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
It's a gain of 11.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Chargers, 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Into traffic, complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Chubb up the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. So we'll get this up across their own 20 on the interception return. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Sanders running dead ahead. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Cut.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Or 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
Once more, it's Love. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. And up to Chubb to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. Herbert from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Set. Hut. 33. Yellow. Black shot. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. This one to Williams out left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Ready.
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll throw 3rd and long. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. He's rocked. That ball's free. And they steal it back on the return. And Washington finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The Commanders get some late points and the lead. That is the type of hit Brock delivered precisely to separate him from the football. And good luck to anybody trying to hold on through that.
And if you get a fumble on a return, a lot of times with how the personnel is displaced in position, you can find a lane for an immediate return. And sometimes that open space even extends the whole way to the end zone for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun. That's Lockett. He brings it in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. He's looking underneath here for Chubb. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Herbert throwing again. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he drives it forward to maybe the 27. It's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
Home trips right.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. He gets it to Fant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. In the red zone now. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
It's Herbert once more. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead just before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run him down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 31, Chargers 28.
Maybe on their rappers pay the bills. Now I'm finna, not even a little bit. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions get louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold on the earth. One good, we can do it on the turf.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down at the
So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on Miami. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. And it's the Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts. A 17-yard touchdown pass. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's the tight end, Chiggy Okonkwo. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Raiders with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Cowboys. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He only had 1 catch in the game, but it was this one, and it counted. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
They'll start this series with an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Christian Harris on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
Love
9
out of the shotgun.
at the 24-yard line.
Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Commanders' first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Okay, ready?
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock, so give him just 2 yards on that carry. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
There, hut, hut.
Jones once more. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule or takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Vaughn running dead ahead. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Set, ready. Yellow, ready.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
The wind was at a sail's cape, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. From that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit, and he's down shy of the 30. The Chargers, down receiver Garrett Wilson, back out to take possession. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter.
Set.
They give inside the jump. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's Pierce. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the stick.
Oh, the football's loose! And the Commanders pick this one up! And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Set.
On the give, it's Sanders. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Now a run by Sanders. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This one from 47 yards away. And Bass's kick is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
They got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And their defense held up after that fumble, only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them, get some points of their own. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up, 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete! And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
This is Pierce running right. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
A run for no gain doesn't help matters. It's 3rd and long coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Ready?
So 1st down from the 41.
Here we ready.
Sanders on a shotgun handoff. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 34-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Come on, set. 52 blue.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. Second and 3 now.
Set. Cut.
Here's Love. Jump off caught by his back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On the ready.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Down.
Handoff here to Sanders. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the set.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Set. Ready. Set.
They go right back to Sanders. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Set.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ready up.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Set.
Again, it's Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Washington will line
They'll
up.
try to run it in. And here's it well behind the line. It goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Taken in by Pierce. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
And bring the tight end left. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He's caught by Wilson. And he's not cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Commanders' 40.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Has him on a quick hitter. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
To throw, Herbert. Completed to Lockett. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Herbert. Gets this to Fant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
14 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16.
In the red zone on 1st. Throwing the out route, complete. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Reloading. Go.
Herbert throwing again. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Set.
Herbert to throw once more. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
Intended for Marvin Mims. Incomplete.
Set.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Go.
Now send their tight end right. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands. And now it's 4th down. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines. Big fellas, they're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Incomplete.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
And the Commanders first down.
Okay.
We're all set now. 1st and 10.
Set. Hut.
Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. The Chargers calling timeouts. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Set.
This is Jones on the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Commanders nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Staying on the ground with Jones. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down.
No gain on the
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On now comes their punter. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Throwing on first is Herbert. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the out route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
3 yards. And the Chargers.
Herbert on first down. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he's going to have this one down to the 28.
23 yards. That's another Chargers first down.
And that spikes 36 seconds to play. 35 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. You're out. Delta. Go.
We send a man in motion.
Go.
Herbert. Brought in close to the 8. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
Carlson on 4-point after.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
The score. Commanders 43. Chargers.
As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Here we go. Right, 95.
So score this as a win for the Commanders. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.